Hey up, you didn't really think I was going to get straight into the new bike reveal, did you? Now, not only is this the special edition bike reveal for this year, it's also a 75,000 subscriber special. Actually, we're a little bit above that now because I hit the 75,000 subscribers while I was off ill. I think it's nearly at 76,000 now. So I would like to say a big thank you for everyone that's followed this channel over the years and to everyone that has subscribed to this channel. And I would like to take this opportunity to remind you to leave a like to every single one of my videos that you watch. And if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to the channel. It's absolutely free, it takes seconds, and is completely reversible if you get fed up of the sound of my voice. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. And don't forget, when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell and ensure that your notifications on your account are enabled. That way you will be informed every time I upload a new video. Now, I've got to stretch this video out a little bit because while I was off last week, YouTube doesn't pay sick pay, so things are a bit down financially. And I need to get this video up to 8 minutes so I can stick an extra couple of commercial breaks in order to try and claw some of that revenue back. If you want to, you can help support this channel by signing up to my Patreon page, where you can make a small monthly donation in order to help keep this channel alive and kicking. Or if you would prefer, you can make donations through PayPal. And the link to Patreon and my PayPal address are both, as always, in the video description down below. Now, I'm afraid this shortage of funds has affected my special effects budget for this video. As you know, in last year's video, the reveal of the Continental GT, I did my best to make the reveal as entertaining as possible. I mean, this whole thing about just pulling a sheet off a bike, getting a bit old now. Unfortunately, because I was off last week, my budget was a bit lower this year. I only had 75 pence and I lost a 50 pence piece through a hole in the pocket of my jeans, so, well, do the maths yourself. Right, I reckon it's about time for the first commercial break. Bear with me. Before we get on to the bike reveal, I'd just like to tackle the subject of spelling, and in particular the spelling tutorials that I keep getting from our American cousins. I'd like to point out to those people that here in England we've been speaking English since, several hundred years before the United States came into existence. So we sort of know how to do it. Now, granted, I'm only human and I do occasionally make spelling mistakes unintentionally. Sometimes intentionally. But I would like to point out that you Americans have been misspelling just about every word in the English language for several hundred years. And being polite English people, we've just turned a blind eye to it because, well, we feel a bit sorry for you. I mean, you put liquid fuel in the tanks of your motorcycles and then call it gas. And you can't say the word aluminium because it just so happened that an American was watching Sir Humphrey Davy during that one fateful lecture that he made when he got a peanut stuck in his throat and mispronounced it. And bless you, you've been calling it aluminum ever since. I think what I'm trying to say is you Americans didn't invent the English language, you just excel at misusing it. Right, let's get on. A few weeks ago, I published a video asking which motorcycle you would like to see on the channel this year. And I gave you a choice. You were given the option between the Royal Enfield 350 Meteor, a bike that greatly impressed me during its review, I think it was last August time, and the new Royal Enfield Classic 350. Now, both bikes are extremely similar in a lot of ways. They both share the same engine and chassis, and a lot of the same running gear. They're just differ slightly in the body styling. Now, I asked you to vote by leaving a comment in the comments section of that video, and I'd like to make it clear that I would have taken in whichever bike was the most popular, because this channel is for your entertainment, not just for my self-indulgence. And there was an overwhelmingly clear winner, which I'm not going to tell you about until we've had another commercial break. Here we go. Now, as I said earlier on, I didn't have much of a budget for special effects for this reveal. But luckily, I am a member of the Hull and East Yorkshire Pigeon Fanciers Society for Prestidigitation, known locally as the Magic Rectangle. It's a bit like the Magic Circle, but not as big or as well-rounded. So I was able to draw on my skills acquired through many years of conjuring and magical misdirection. Here we go. Now, please pay attention, there is absolutely nothing up my sleeves. Yes, it is, of course, a brand spanking new Royal Enfield 350 Classic. And not just any new 350 Classic, it's a 350 Classic in red and chrome, as requested by the majority of you, the viewers. Now, I'm not going to be publishing a review on this bike immediately. I need time to sort of get my head around the various nuances of this new bike. And of course, filming a review takes time, so give me a couple of weeks on that one. It should be sufficient to say that this summer we'll be going through the experience of ownership of this rather lovely bike. I have ridden it now and I am very impressed. And we'll also be going through the various bits and pieces and accessories that are available for it. Right, we're past the 8-minute mark now, so I'm rapidly losing interest in this video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I will of course be back next week, so until then, ride safely, and I'll see you soon.